Welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we're showcasing 5 data packs for Minecraft 1.20 plus. Once again, the data packs will be linked in the description in the order that I showcased them in the video. So let's jump straight to it. The first data pack is Dungeons Plus, and this adds some new dungeons to the game. As you can see, this is an example of one of them right here. It is literally just like a ruined building that you can find in caves underground. This one does also have a spawner. This is a drowned spawner. And it does also have a chest loot. The chest loot, I think, is altered a little bit to the normal dungeons, although I'm not actually too sure. But this one is drowned right here. You can find other ones, not just drowned. I think I have found a spider. We've also found another one right here, which is another drowned one. I think it depends on what biome you're actually in, because we are currently within an ocean. Or we are under an ocean, should I say. If I quickly just fly up, you can see that an ocean is above us. And I think that is why drowned ones are spawning. If we head a little bit more into land, here we go. Here is a new one that we haven't seen yet. This one is Spider. As you can see, it's got cobwebs and also the spider spawner. And it has also got a chest up there and also a chest up there. But as you can see, by looking at the locate command, there is a cold dungeon, deep water dungeon, dusty tome, frozen dungeon, infested dungeon, lush dungeon, moldy dungeon, scorched tomb, web dungeon, and witch shack. I want to see the witch shack. Let's quickly have a look at that one. Okay, so this is the witch shack. You can see it's like a little tiny version of witch. It is flooded. I don't know if that's always the case or if that's just this part. I think it's generated an aquifer. That is why. This one doesn't seem to have any loot in it though. I can't see any chests. It seems to just hold a witch and then a cauldron with water inside. So we're just gonna have a look at like 2 or 3 more just so you guys get a rough idea of what they look like. This is the lush one. As you can see, it's got a load of lush blocks around it, and it also does have cave spiders, so they will obviously poison you. And then as you can see, there are also some chests scattered around as well. This one is now the frozen one. It don't look very frozen to me. Are we under a frozen biome? We are. We're under a snowy biome. So this one is, I think, the least like the biome it spawns in. It has got a few pieces of water and ladders. This one also does have some sort of like trap, although it's not really that good of a trap. It is, I guess you have to parkour over this. And this one spawns strays. And it does also once again have some chest loot, which if we look inside, as you can see, is pretty much the same. And the final one we're going to look at is the Scorched Tome, or Scorched Tomb, which as you can see is right here. It is made out of, what is that, red sand, I think it's called, which is underneath a Badlands biome. And if we head inside, it spawns just basic zombies. There doesn't seem to be any chests within this one though. Okay, it seems like the chests are actually hidden under these pillars, so you have to actually just break under the pillars to get the chests. And if we quickly just do that, as you can see, the loot is once again the same as all the others. This data pack is cool. It adds a little bit more underground to explore. When you are mining or exploring underground, you can just come across these little dungeons, which add a little bit more to the game. Now, they are basically the same as the normal Minecraft dungeons. They are just built a lot better. Now, the second data pack I'm going to showcase is quite a simple one. And this one actually shows you certain things on your screen depending what item is in your offhand. So if we quickly just grab ourselves a clock and put the clock in my offhand, as you can see, it will now tell me the time, which the time is 10 PM. That is in-game time, not real-life time. This is also the case for a few other things. So if I grab, for example, a compass and put the compass in my offhand, as you can see, it's now showing me coordinates, and that is the coordinates of the block I am standing on. A few other things that you can actually show, as you can see, if you hold a echo shard in your hand, it will show you your Y value. So let's quickly just see, I'm currently at 68. If I go up, as you can see, it goes up as well. If I go down, as you can see, it goes down. So the echo shard is good if you're building farms, if you need to go like 128 blocks up, but you don't want to use the F3 screen. Then this one is good, and holding a golden carrot in your offhand will show you your hunger and saturation. So if I was in survival mode, as you can see, it will show me exactly how much hunger I have left, and the best part about this is the saturation, which obviously you cannot see in survival mode. A full list of the items that you can use in your offhand are linked on the website, so do check that out. But one other one that I like is the shield. If you have the shield, it actually shows you how many entities are within a 10 block radius. So if we actually quickly just fly around to try and find some entities, there we go, there are some cows right there. As you can see, it now says 1, 2, and if I move a bit closer, it says 3 and 4. So this is good maybe for like spawn proof in an area, although the radius is quite small of only 10 blocks. Third data pack we are going to cover is better ruin portals. Now this doesn't actually alter the Minecraft ruin portals, they can still be found within the world. This just adds some new ones, which as you can see are a lot bigger and better. This one has spawned within a lava aquifer, so it's kind of hard to see. But you can see that the actual portal is got a lot more deep slate around it. This one spawns within deep slate layers, I believe. It has also got some soul fire. And it has once again got a classic chest with, oh wow, that is a lot of obsidian. It does also add a dripstone version of the portal, which as you can see is right here, which looks like the deep slate one, just with dripstone instead of deep slate. And then once again, as you can see, it does have lava, magma, and also a chest. But one interesting thing, it does also have a raw gold block, which I think is cool. And probably my favourite one out of them all, the lush cave portal, which is exactly the same as a dripstone, just with lush cave vegetation. Does also once again have the loot chest, which is exactly the same as the other. Okay, no, this one is different. This one does actually have some lush cave vegetation inside of it. Although I guess lush cave vegetation is kind of pointless because it is all around the actual portal anyway. The fourth data pack we're going to cover is quite a simple one. And this one just adds some essential commands to the game, like as you can see, home, set home, TPA, TPA accept, and some warp. So these can be used by people within servers, or even if you're in a single player world and you just hate running around your world, you can do /trigger set home add 1, and that will create you a house. And then if you do literally /home, it will teleport you to your home. If we just move a little bit away and then do the home again, as you can see, it teleports me straight there. So these are just some commands that are really useful. The warps are warps you can actually make. So if you have a warp, for example, a shopping area or a gold farm, you can easily get to them as well without having to run around your world and use your legs or elytra. And then you can also do TPA, which TPA is if you have a person on the world with you and you do a TPA to them, they can accept it, and if they accept it, you'll be teleported to the player you have sent the request to. And the fifth and final data pack we are going to showcase is Blooming Biosphere, which this just makes some changes to overworld biomes. As you can see, the desert now has some coarse dirt scattered around it to make it a little bit more detailed. Now, it does also add some new biomes, as you can see right here. A snowy cherry grove rainforest is something that I would like to see the look of, so let's quickly just teleport to that. And a rainforest, okay, it's made out of jungle oak, birch, and podsil, and it does also have patches of mud and water. This is quite a cool looking biome as well. And is this a rainforest as well? No, this is a dark oak forest, but as you can see, the dark oak forest has also been altered to have better looking trees, mushrooms, and then once again some coarse dirt in the floor. If we also head over here, you can see birch forest has an update to be a lot taller. This is the old growth version. So the trees were tall anyway, but as you can see, they are a lot taller. There are some fallen birch logs, and then there are also some coarse dirt and rock piles. This is also the oak woodland biome, so this is one of the new biomes, and once again, as you can see, it just adds oak trees with some stone patches and also some leaf patches. Now, one thing to say about this actual data pack is it don't add any new blocks, so it is literally creating these biomes out of vanilla blocks. But anyway, that is where I'm going to end this video. I'm going to end it with this background view, as I really like the look of this biome. This is, I think, just a casual forest biome. But anyway, if you did enjoy, do leave a like and subscribe. Once again, all 5 data packs will be linked in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!